let's get this show on the road. So, happy Friday, everybody. The weekend has arrived, and since the F1 is back on again this weekend, we are going to go to the next destination on the F1 calendar, which is Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. We are currently in Bahrain at the moment, just parked up. We're on the VATSIM network as normal. I'm not expecting any ATC. I've never seen any ATC actually on at the moment. Nah, there's nothing really. Got Dubai departures, but we're nowhere near there. Might do as normal. But we shall see. Get Valanta off for now. So we're in the 787-10 again. And we'll possibly do this flight and then we'll probably continue on with the F1 Concorde tour as well. We'll see what the crack is there after this flight. So yeah, it's another nighttime one, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, because it is dark over this part of the world. So what we'll do is we will get the batteries on for starters. Get the APU working since we haven't got an external power. And we'll get the lights on. There we go. Give the altimeter a quick. Altimeter doesn't need changing. 2988. And we'll go into here and we'll identify as 2000. Ident. VHF, we will get 122.8. 122.80. 122.800 on standby. So we'll make sure the route is in what we've got. It's certainly looking that way. I don't think we've got any other players around, so we should theoretically just be able to taxi on our own accord. Oh no, hang on. Let's have a look. There is 2 players here. I don't know if they're on VATSIM or not, but we'll soon find out when I tune. So, get the lights on. Go. Dome light on. All right. Get the train button on for now. APU is on because we don't have external power. Yeah. Them work. Champion, so yep, we are going over to Saudi Arabia. The flight time's going to probably take about 2 hours minimum. Shouldn't expect much action on the VATSIM network, but as always, we will stay vigilant to that just in case. So, just going to switch over to Unicom and just let anyone who's on that frequency be aware of my intentions. Skyways 5633 at parking I4 to Jeddah. About to push and start. So we are taking off from runway 30 right, which is right behind us. There is no designated taxiways though, so I haven't got like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie or anything. That's odd, but unfortunately nothing to do about that. So we are ready for push and start. So slam our beacon on. Make sure the fuel pumps are on. The balance on, crossfeed on. What's the temperature? Plus 21 degrees, so it's lovely and warm. Lovely and warm. We will go outside of the aircraft. Okay. Bit of a dodgy airport. I don't think it's been updated on Volanta. There's a runway there, but that says it's a taxiway. So APU's gone off. Okay. Right, I've just realised the taxiway is there. I'm just going to stop there for a second. And we are going to get the engine started. Says I've only been to this airport once, and that was a good couple of weeks back. So set the speed. .250, altitude is 10. Cruising altitude is 30,000. So unless we get ATC coverage, I'm going to put that straight in. Wait for our engines to start. Oil temperature is looking good. Oil pressure is fine. Look good so far. Wait for engine 2 to catch up. Everything is green across the board. So we're going to release the parking brake and we are going to taxi to the runway. I believe it's this runway here. But this in. I'm gonna go up this runway and then onto this runway here. It's weird because it didn't show up on Volanta, so I don't know if it's been updated or I haven't got the updated version myself. But we'll see. We'll get moving across the taxi line. Skyways 5633, taxi into runway 030 right. See, this is a taxiway on a Volanta, so I don't even think this runway would be in use if it was on the VATSIM network. So we're just going to go up this runway because there's no taxiways until the end. What a weird layout. You alright, Daniel? How's it going? How are you doing on this Friday? Yep, I've had model matching issues here. According to Volanta, this runway shouldn't even be here. It should be a taxiway. But feel free to join me as well if you want to join us. It's Bahrain to Jeddah. So we're just slowly taxiing now to our departing runway. So the left turn is coming up here. Yeah, runways aren't in use. It's marked off. So that's why it's probably not on Volanta. I'm just going to pop the brakes on there. We are going to get the flaps set. Go for a flaps 15 takeoff. Our auto brake is set to RTO. Our altimeter is set. We will now turn the beacon light off. We will now turn the taxi light off. We are now, passenger seatbelt sign is on. Right, so we are ready for departure. Skyways, Bahrain traffic, Skyways 5633, ready to depart, runway 30 right. We're just gonna go straight out. No, we're not, because I forgot to put Skytrack on. So, just gonna line up the runway here. Done it again, done it again. Been caught slipping. Right, Skytrack is activated. We are currently on the runway. Speed is set. Altimeter set. Flight director on. Train is on. But yeah, Daniel, feel free to join me. I am at OBBI into OEJN. Approximately 2-hour flight. So if you're just joining, welcome aboard. Fly UK F1 tour. So, shall we go? We've had the park brake off, so that's Toga. Airspeed is live. V1 and rotate. Positive rate gear up. Start pulling back the flaps. Gain some speed. Change. And we're going to go straight up to 30,000 feet. Oh, losing a bit of frames there. So, it's bye-bye Bahrain. Off to Jeddah. So, what's everyone's plans for the weekend? What are we doing? Are we getting drunk? Are we going in the beer gardens? Are we actually flying to going on holiday? Because it is the weekend. It's every time I turn. Every time I turn backwards, I lose frames. So we're still not quite at 10,000 feet. Once we get 10,000 feet, I'll take all the landing lights off and I will let the passengers roam free. Altimeter is still the same. Right, we are past the 10,000 threshold. The landing lights will go off and the runway lights will go off. We'll bump the speed up to 270. Get that climb a bit faster. Should join me on yelling, Daniel. I know it's another nighttime flight, unfortunately. But such is life. Now, the question is, what do we do after this flight? Do we fly stateside because I think it'll be early morning, early afternoon in some parts of America. Or do we stick and finish off the Congo tour, where the next one is Edinburgh to Manchester, I believe. I'll just have to have a look. Just having a check here. Yep, it's Edinburgh to Manchester, then Manchester to London. And then it's the biggie after them two. It is an 8-hour, 20-minute flight, London to JFK. Followed by a 6-hour flight, New York to Seattle. Those would have to be done on a weekend, those 2 flights. In fact, the next 5 flights will have to be done on a weekend. Because they are all above 4 hours. That's some serious flying in there. Right. Since we did Stuttgart and stuff yesterday, but we still can't continue on from our American ops, which we were doing yesterday on the American Dream Tour. I was gonna do the Dallas to New Orleans, but I was shut up by the time I got back from the petrol station last night. Yeah, there were some nice short flights actually. The next 3 flights are pretty short. Dallas to New Orleans, it's 1 hour and 10. New Orleans to Tampa, 1 hour 30, and Tampa to Miami, 1 hour, and then a 2-hour to Atlanta, then a 2-hour to St. Louis, a 1.5 hour to Detroit, and then a 1.5 hour to Washington. We'll see. We'll see. See what the current mood is. Yeah, no worries, bud. Same with Daniel. I'm more than willing to fly with anyone, really. Even if you want to go on the VATSIM network as well. You might be able to give us some tips as well, since I'm still new. So, still on our climb at the moment. I need to see what airspace I'll be classed as now. We've currently left Barway. We're now in Dammam. There's an airfield here. There's 2 airfields here. Dammam airspace. This is Skyways 5633. Currently at flight level 270. Climbing to cruise altitude of 300. We may get Asia WFSS. God, that's all the way over on the bloody Arabian Sea. I'm nowhere near that. That's closer to India than in Oman to me. I wonder if we've got any other Fly UK members flying over here. There's 24 flights live. Hang on, 1133. Oh. Apparently a missile struck 7 miles away from the Saudi Arabian track. Damn. He's doing a fly too. He's in the 7878. Who is UKV what 1133? Let's have a look. 1133. 1133. 1133. Let's have a look. Let's keep that number in my mind. Paul Taylor. Currently flying behind. God, he's got some hours. He's nearly got 1,000 hours with Fly UK. He's an ATP then. Right, I really do hope. Have you tried the Twin Otter out yet, Daniel? Because I've bought the Twin Otter. had a little bash in it. Quite a nice plane. I haven't bought the CRJ yet though. I might get that next. Apparently it's a real beast to fly. Oh, sorry, pressed the wrong button. There we go. Get that off. I was meant to set the altimeter on here. Altimeter's still the same, and now that we're at cruise, we can get the power down. The power is down. God, I love this plane. It's just so clean. Everything's all nice and neat. Get the train button on. We will get the weather button on now. Since we are up in the air. I mean, there's nothing much to look at, unfortunately. Seatbelt sign is off. Let those passengers go to the toilet and whatnot. Go to the Mile High Club. I might have to do it. Restart once I land. Because it's getting a bit laggy. So I'll probably do a restart and then obviously load the sim back up. Probably get some Siege action on over this weekend as well. Might be streaming some Siege tomorrow. Or tonight, who knows, after these flights. Depends on how I'm feeling. Probably maybes. But so far, it's been quite a nice flight so far. Where am I? Yeah, what happened, Daniel, was when I've got OBS opened, so I can obviously look at the chat and stuff, I pressed B thinking it would set the altimeter on, but because I wasn't on the Microsoft application, the B binding for OBS switches it over to B right back. So I accidentally pressed that. It's not the first time I've done it. Yeah, I thought I'd get this flight out of the way because I knew we're not going to have ATC, highly unlikely. Dead on the Unicom at the moment, and yeah, and it's a longer flight, so I thought we'd get this one out of the way, and then we can choose some. We've got the other shorter flights to do, obviously in the States. There might be a bit more live in the States. I think I might continue on from the States. I'll have a look, see what areas have got on VATSIM. So we're 594 nautical miles away from Jeddah, and in real life, it's currently getting bombed. A missile landed 7 miles away from the circuit by Yemeni rebels, apparently. So there could be an off chance that it could get cancelled. I doubt an F1 driver's really going to be wanting to race around when there's missiles landing 7 miles away. It's bad news for Saudi Arabia, that. Bad news indeed. Christ. I'm looking at a picture of where the missiles hit. In the way the picture's took, you can see the grandstand on the F1 track in the frame as well. That's bad. Oh, the world's gone to hell in a handbasket. What, we had COVID for 2 years. We had COVID for 2 years. Russia decided to invade Ukraine. Saudi Arabia's fighting Houthi rebels. Yeah, what a time to be alive. Nah, you've always got to have the faith that things will get better. And it is, I believe it's Yemeni rebels bombing Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia's bombing them. Because apparently the Houthi rebels are an Iranian proxy. But it's one of those things, unfortunately. I mean, wars happen, unfortunately. I mean, sad to see in the 21st century, but shit happens. Anyways, enough about all that. It's a bit gloomy. It's the weekend. It's Friday. We are flying to Saudi Arabia, Jeddah. Hopefully the race does go on. I mean, I know I'm a self-confessed Hamilton fan and Mercedes fan, obviously being British. But it was good to see the Ferraris back up top. It's nice to see them back in the game. They've been out of it for a while now. It's been just constantly Red Bull and Mercedes. So it's good to see another challenge. I hope it's a three team challenge. That would be brilliant. Ferrari, Mercedes and Red Bull. Imagine them three just duking it out for the season. Instead of having just one or two teams. That's 6 drivers potentially vying for the championship. And the next race is Australia as well, I think. Yeah, it is Australia. So the next flight is from here to Australia. I might have to 747 that one, depending. Haven't flown the 747 in a hot minute. I think I flew it last year. I don't know if the 787 would have the range. It possibly could, but that's going to be a weekend job as well. That's going to be an insane flight. You're looking at about at least 8 hours. 8, maybe it's 10, 8 to 10 hours, roughly. Yeah, I might have to do a game. Yeah, I seen a picture of all the drivers the other day. I just practice the day, innit? Unless they've stopped it due to the bombing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the game because it is getting a bit glitchy at the moment. After I've landed in Saudi Arabia. Nothing on Unicom. I'm just gonna quickly check the pilot. Nothing in terms of centre or approach, tower, ground, or clearance delivery. There's been no ATIS. I'm gonna ident again so people know where I'm at. Oh, I've overtook the fellow. Oh no, that's me. FedEx come out. What we got in Jeddah? We might encounter some traffic in Jeddah. Oh, hang on, I'll get that spy up. Jeddah King Abdul. I am due there 7:10, so we've got an hour and 10 minutes. There is a FedEx coming in behind me. Not long after, there is a Concorde leaving, but should be able to get in, no problem. Oh, there's another one down for departure. But no active controllers. Oh, we're minus 31, so gonna get airframe de-ice on. Airfield down there. So, if you've just come along and joined, we are currently nearly halfway to Jeddah for the F1 tour, which is brought to you by Fly UK Aero. Flight time's approximately 2 hours, roughly. Probably going to be getting there quicker. Going quite fast. We have no ATC, and there's nothing on Unicom. So that's why it is. You'd probably find more cheer in a graveyard than on ya. And there's a possibility, because to me, even though 7 miles is quite a distance from the track, that is danger close. There is the ability for a stray missile to hit that track while it's going on. But let's not forget, I think it's the only second time that race has happened there at the moment in F1 history. Or is it? So... But then what you do you cancel it and then you go straight to Australia? How would you... How would it go? Because I don't think the drivers would be happy if they go through qualifying, do all the qualifications, and then on the Sunday they go, oh no, sorry lads, cancelled. I think the decision will probably have to be made today. So I imagine that'll get wrote out at some point. Oh damn, it's news coming in actually. The target that was hit 7 miles away from the Saudi Arabia F1 track, it's an oil refinery as well. So that's going to be burning oil. So yeah. Oh, there's new airframes. Oh, hang on. We've got new airframes for what we got here then. Have I got the 77200ER? I think I have got the Captain Sim 777-200ER. So that's good news, and I can now use another plane, which I've now got as well. I can use the 777. Yes! I am happy with that. So I think I can do cargo flights now with the 777. Yeah, boy! I'll have to get further information on that. I am happy with that. If I think it is the 200ER, I'll have a check after this, because I might do a flight in the 200ER, saying that I might not actually, because I'm not. It's been a while since I've flown it. Yeah, Daniel, I mean, I reckon a decision will be made about it tonight. It'll definitely be breaking news. For definite, it'll definitely come up with breaking news. Any Italians tuning into this? I mean, no offense, this is gonna be friendly banter, but still laughing at the fact that you just got knocked out by North Macedonia. But I think it's safe to say now that North Macedonia are technically better than England, since they've managed to beat Italy and knock them out of a major tournament qualifier. But it was a damn good goal. Damn good goal. You can't take that away from Macedonia. That was a damn good goal. I mean, that was something else, that goal. Right, so I think since we're just over the halfway point, I'm going to go and grab myself a coffee and a quick toilet break, and then hopefully get back. And then once I've done this flight, I'm going to restart the sim because it's a bit buggy, a bit laggy. I'm going to give it a quick restart, and then we'll decide where we're going there, because since the 777-200ER, which I believe I have, might do some flights in that plane as well. But we'll see. We'll see. So, I'm gonna get some music playing for you guys. Of course, if you just joined us, we are currently doing the F1 Tour, leg Bahrain to Jeddah, with Fly UK Aero, which is a virtual airline. I'm currently on the VATSIM network. I've only just started out on the VATSIM network, so I'm still a VATSIM noob. So any tips are welcome. And of course, if you want to come along and join with me on the VATSIM or not, you don't have to be. You always feel free to come fly with me. More than happy to fly with members of the community. So, without further ado, I am just going to quickly go for a quick toilet break. and then I will be back in 5. Right, I'm back, folks. How are we doing this Friday evening? It's 6:20 UK time. So wherever you're in the world, I wish you all a good weekend, and I hope the weather is nice. Has been in the UK. Been lovely. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are in the world at the moment. Hope this week's been easy on you. And we are currently on our way to Jeddah for the F1 tour. Cruising at 30,000 feet. Oh, get the map off. 375 miles left to go. We are in the 787-10 Dreamliner. Oh, is it Brit Blacksy? Yeah, definite restart when I land in Jeddah. It's gonna have to be a restart. Let's have a look at that V-Spy. No change in departures and arrivals, no active controllers. Just gonna apply a quick ident on there. Yeah, you've got me arriving, and then you've got an MD-11 coming in after me, and then a A306 coming in after that. I think that's just AI traffic coming along there. Let's have a look at Atlanta. Let's see what we're looking at here. Just got an A346 has departed. There is a 77W just parked up in Jeddah. And there's an LNI 122. Let's see if these are part of the VATSIM network. 8431. No, they're not on Valanta. There is a plane arriving. A321. No, that's not part of the network. DCS 148. No. FedEx 119, that's the one behind me. He's in the MD-11. And A306 is behind me. So there's 3 people on the VATSIM network heading in to Jeddah. That is me. We've got a FedEx and A306 coming in. We're in a headwind at the moment, so that's probably why it's taking a lot longer. Oh god, a 60 knot headwind. Might have to put some more power down here. Let's see if we can get away with 350. Make up some time. Because according to VATSpy, I am doing at 1938, which is another hour to go. Gonna check something actually. I want to know when I get my private pilot's rating on VATSIM. That. Right. Let's go to the pilot training. My next bait in PPL is in progress, apparently. But that's it. I don't think we will. Be interesting if we did, but I don't think so, because I think obviously it would go against Microsoft's like obviously they don't have aircraft collisions and stuff in this, because obviously they don't want to promote terrorism, which is fair enough. I mean, because if that was the case, it'd be someone on VATSIM saying they'd probably be diverting aircraft, because the airport's not far away from the actual race, so I imagine if it was in real life, they'd probably be diverting aircraft. Saying that, they might not be. Or in real life, if you're coming inland, you'd see it from miles away, especially if it's an oil refinery. You'd see that bad boy, you'd probably be able to see that bad boy in space. When an oil refinery gets hit, that thing goes up, gets lit up like, it lights up like the 4th of July when an oil refinery gets hit, depending on how big it is. And I'm looking at pictures. It's a pretty big oil refinery. Alright, Mike. How's it going?
Yeah, Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad.
You up to?
You are?
Me up to?
Just streaming on YouTube on the way to Saudi Arabia, even though now might be getting, it could potentially get cancelled, the F1 over there, because a missile struck an oil refinery 7 miles away from where the track is. Because obviously they're at war with Yemen, aren't they?
Do you say you're streaming?
Yeah. Why, what's up?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm streaming Flight Sim again. On that sim, but there's friggin' knee controllers over on this side. What was it? I was flying over London this morning. Fuck me, that's busy on VATSIM. Are you back from work now, are you?
Yep.
Oh, happy days. You're not doing a video or anything, are you?
No, I'm
Nah,
I'm on what you call it?
What? X4.
Siege.
Oh, you're on Siege. Ooh. Might jump on that. I might jump on that with you actually after this. Take a bit of a break from flight simming. So folks, I think what we're going to do after we land in Jeddah, we're going to take a quick break and then jump on La Siege. You haven't bought the Monty skin, have you?
No.
Yeah.
No,
It looks good though, doesn't it?
I'm tempted to.
I'm tempted to, but I don't play him. And I can't get him. Nah, I don't play him, so it should be a waste of money for me, so I'm not going to get it. Not going to get it. I don't play him. I'd be absolutely a liability as him. I mean, I suppose I could always train up to play as him, but you've got to play him a certain way. And he's only useful in certain situations.
Agreed.
What's a sad time, Daniel? What's a sad time?
Bleeding out.
Well, I'm gonna quote a YouTuber: "If you get shot or stabbed, don't bleed out. Be a man." Oh, we're coming up close on air. Yeah, but it's for an operator which I don't use, Daniel. I mean, Mike will even tell you when have I ever been a Monty?
Mm.
Never.
Not that I know of.
Never. And maybe play him if I'm like trolling on like casual or unranked. Possibly, but that doesn't justify spending the money for an elite skin just to troll on unranked.
Justin, though, that skin.
You are?
That skin does look good, though.
It does look good. It's just a shame that the past few, I think Cali and his are the best ones they've released recently.
Alice is shit.
But it's more, I like the futuristic look, I like the cyberpunkness.
I'm going knock for a change.
Nuke! I'm about 200 miles away from landing, so got no ATC either, so I'm just gonna fucking plow it straight in. Let's have a look at that spy. Be one plane on the ground when I get there. It
Of
was
all
on.
the unluckiest things. Absolutely.
Surprised Barker's not around.
I don't know, he's not messaged me.
Saying that, he normally pops in on my streams as well. He's saying that he's probably asleep.
Oh my god.
Hey, my lordy, lordy, lord.
All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. We're back.
Nah, bother.
Shit. Oh,
Probably doing a good time for this, actually. I mean, this flight was meant to be like 2 hours. Probably should start slowing down a bit. Have a look on the Fly UK website. Yeah, it's meant to be 2.5 hours. Currently doing it in an hour. Nah, bother. Hang on, have I got a new reward? No. What's my next reward? $250 flights is my next awards. Closest to American Dream Tour. Wonder what other tours I can start next once I've done these. The American Dream in the air. Done European capitals. I've done the Atlantic crossing. Pirates of Caribbean is probably the ones I'll be concentrating on next. I've done the Mediterranean Odyssey. I've still got the Canadian North to do and the Imperial Tour. Class C, Class B. I've got the American Dream to do. What's the Aerospital one? Go. Got the Ford flights still to do. Obviously, I'm doing the Concorde and the F1 tour. And I've still got the Highland and Islands tour to do as well at some point. Right, so we're pretty close. So I'm going to drop down to 300 and go down to 20,000 feet. Saudi Arabia traffic, the Skyways 5633, currently at flight level 300, descending to flight level 200. Train button on just in case I hit a mountain on the way in. Right, so as we're descending, I'm just going to go for another toilet break. Then hopefully by the time I get back, I thought I made a coffee as well. Oh well. Guess I'll go and make a coffee as well while I'm away. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. And obviously we'll be landing shortly. We're only 166.9 nautical miles from Jeddah. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Great, I am back. Not long to go to land and make, so I'll be on siege not long after that. Oh, freaking hell. Just had a fit there. Bloody hell, what happened there? Oh, we have Air Force by Daniel King. We've got Air Force. Are we getting an Air Force escort, are we? Are we getting a cheeky Air Force escort, are we? Into Jeddah? Go down to 290. Jeddah traffic, this is Skyways 5633. Currently at flight level 200 to flight level 100. Oh, no, you can't. I think with the recent update, I think it's broke the multiplayer again. That could be why. So if you've just joined us, we are now coming into land at, well, be not far off landing into Jeddah. For this weekend's F1 tour. Then after this, I will be taking a little break and I'll be switching over to play some Siege with my fellow friend and YouTuber, Mike. If you want to go check his out, his YouTube channel is The Rugged Gamer. Got some very good content out there, especially X4 if you're into X4 as well. He's got some really useful guides. He breaks the game down brilliantly. And I believe he will be streaming this weekend as well, continuing on from his campaign. Let's go and check his channel out as well. That is The Rugged Gamer. Yeah, Daniel, I'm currently on a head of 246 at the moment. I'm about 90 miles out. On a speed at 291, descending to flight level 10. The passenger seatbelt sign on. And no, I'm coming in from the east, like slightly northeast. And then on the approach, I'm going to be doing a south approach to runway. It is runway 24. Coming in runway 24, which I believe. Hang on. No, it's ILS 34 actually. ILS 34. So it is the furthest. If you're looking north, it's the runway furthest to the right at the airport. Runway 34 right. Yes, I'm in the 78. Yeah, I'm in the 78. I believe you're coming up on my left-hand side. Can you see me? Does it come up saying I'm in the 78? Jeddah traffic, the Skyway is 5633. Flight level 100 inbound to Vemen. Shaz 2606. Is that what it's... Is that what it's showing up for me? Nah, that's not me. Yeah, I can only see you as well at the moment. Nah, that's not me then. See, I can't even see that player you're on about. It's a shame there's no landmarks I can pick out. I'm currently slowing down as well. I'm currently at 280 knots. Oh, I've lost you. No, have I lost? Yeah, you're just on my left at the moment. Yeah, you are getting closer, it seems it. If... I'll be coming closer anyway, because I've got a left turn coming up, and anyway, I've got 2 left turns and then a right turn. Going down 8,000. I'm talking to Daniel King. Obviously, he's on Xbox. I'm talking to one there. I'm talking to the viewer, Daniel King. I can see SAS 2606. I can see him. Who's in the 78. Yeah, I'm currently in chat with Mike at the moment, but I'm going on siege after this flight. if you fancy jumping in. Yeah, he's on Xbox, so... And I don't think you have a mic, do you, Daniel? Yeah, I can see you coming into land now. Ooh, we've got a bit of turbulence coming in. Yeah, I can see that Shazak's 2606. Don't think he's a Batson player. No, he's not showing up on Valanta. Jeddah traffic, there's a Skyways 5633 on arrival into a runway 34 right. Flight level 80. Oh, you have a mic. Seeing that though, I'd have to go into an Xbox pot. Next time I'll jump in the Xbox party with you then. Alright, no worries, Barker, no worries. Is that mountains? Landing lights on, runway lights on, taxi lights on. Ah, that's no worries. I don't know where Mike's gone at the moment, actually. Said he was away for a bit. Ah, it's fair enough. Right, so we now have the airport on our right. We're now going to initiate arrival procedures. The flight level changed 6,000. Gonna drop the speed down to 200. Get the first notch of flaps out. Yeah, 43 mile out, Daniel. Second notch of flaps, we're on flaps 5. Set the auto brake to max auto. Right, so flaps 10. Nice, nice. I'm gonna flaps 50. Yo. Ari. Yeah, still quite a ways away yet. So it's a pretty interesting approach it's going to be. Got a left-hander followed by a left-hander and then two right-handers after that and then coming in. Might be able to get away with going up to 220 actually. No, 210. 210. You're just off on my left-hand side, Daniel. Groovy music, this. There's two planes behind me. Even though I can't see them. Oh, you've disappeared. We will descend to flight level 500. Jeddah traffic, this is Skyways 5633, current flight level 60060, currently descending to flight level 050. Correction, flight level 50. Inbound ILS runway 34 right. Oh, there's a lot of ATC on this weekend. Oh my goodness. We have Netherlands ATC, Germany, Belgium, the UK. We've got Edinburgh Tower. We have Malmo Tower, Warsaw Tower. We have Finland ATC, Norway ATC. Practically all of America's coming on now as well. Got Tucson Tower. Fort Worth Ground is on. Memphis Control is on. Boston Center is on. Toronto Center is on. Salt Lake City Center. Sacramento, San Jose, and San Diego all online. Even got Argentina. We've got Sri Lankan, the Maldives, Indian, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, they're all online. Even got Russian ground control on. There's a lot going on this weekend. We even have Jersey Tower online as well. Switzerland control is on. Slovenia control. Adriatic control, that's it. Parma, they're online. That's a popular route to go to. Madrid is on, and so is Lisbon. Right. Since we're 20 mile away, we'll start slowly easing up on the power to 180. Let's change this over. Let's switch it over to plan. That will switch back over the map. Then on your flaps. Yeah, I can't see you anymore, Daniel. Got eyes on Jedda. Setting on your flaps. Let's see what we've got in terms of parking. FedEx is right behind us. Nah, there's no parking either, so I'm just gonna pick one which is closest to this room where. Ah, you've just landed again. So, in terms of future flight sim flights, obviously as I've just found out, the 777-200ER is now available for use on the Fly UK. And obviously, as previously mentioned earlier on, I have also bought the Twin Otter. I still need to get myself familiarised with that aircraft, but I probably will be doing some the Highland and Islands tour in that at some point. So we are coming into the left-hand turn now. Oh yeah, I think I can see you. Yep. Is that 787 coming into land as well, that other one? I can see some AI generic landing. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jeddah. We are just on arrival at the moment, about to be on the final for the next leg of the F1 tour. Flight time has approximately been about 2 hours. 1 hour 45, it'll probably 2 hours once we get on the floor. Temperature as it stands at the moment is a nice 16 degrees this evening, so I thought that was someone in the chat there. I was like, it sounds like me, that bloke. So yeah, I'm just off to the left of the airport if you were travelling south. I believe I'm coming in the same way as that Shaz X260. Can you still not see me, Daniel? Send to 4,000. We will get another notch of flaps because we're going to go for a full flap landing. Currently descending. Jeddah traffic, this is Skyways 5633, currently inbound ILS runway 34 right. That's bizarre. I think that update has done me in then. Or it could be because I am on the VATSIM network. Let's see what we've got. There's only one departure coming in, and that's departing a minute after me. So we'll slow the plane further. I bet it's because I'm on the VATSIM network. So, gonna go down further. Flight level 30. Flight level 030. Just waiting for to be picked up on the localizer. Temperature's gone up to 17 degrees. Oh, well, would you look at that? Ain't that a good number? So, now turning right. On a right base. I wonder if the F1 track is in here, because it's over here somewhere, I believe. It's on the coast. Daytime, or if we're coming in from that way, we'd probably been able to see, but unfortunately there's no arrivals from where I was coming in from the ocean. Slowly easing the power. Jeddah traffic, the Skyways 5633. Making a right base onto ILS 34 right. Skyways 5633, landing 348. Oh, yep, you're just up on my left. Yep, I can just see you there. So, the runway on the far right is the one I'm going for, Daniel. Didn't realise Jeddah had this many airports. I didn't realise it was this big. Airports, I mean, friggin' runways. So we've got one of our viewers, Daniel, who's in the Air Force. Fighter jet there, he's just about to come into land. I'm still waiting to be established on the localizer, about to be now. Skyways 5633 established on the localizer, inbound ILS 34 right, Jeddah traffic. So after this, I'm going to take a short little break, so I'll probably end the stream there after this. Take a short little break, and I'll be back on later where we'll be streaming some Rainbow Six Siege, I think. Switch it up to some action. It has been quite a nice flight, this one, even though it's been majority darkness. Jeddah looking lovely and looking busy. So will I butter the landing? using that. I'm just that used to flying without one. I'm happy just not using it. So currently at 1,730 feet. I will take the autopilot off at 500 and hand glide this in. Hand fly it in. I'm gonna keep the speed.
Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling. Ee-hoo.
Fuck me! I just nearly shit myself. Fucking hell. I thought it was someone on the VATSIM network just popping up doing that. Fucking hell, I'm just about to land as well.
Awesome.
Bart says he might be on later, but he says, because he says he was playing with some other people, he says if there's space, he'll invite us two over as well.
Oh, is he playing with Lizard? Is he losing some more rep? $1,000.
Right, so we've got 2 right, 2 red. So that means we are in perfect alignment.
Landing gear.
I forgot to put the bloody landing gear down. Oh my goodness.
Landing gear.
That would have ended well.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
Rip.
gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Great, landing gear's out.
500.
500.
Are you? Did you say you were playing Siege after this?
I'll be playing after this, yeah.
400.
I'm just...
All right. Well, I'm gonna disappear quickly because I'm gonna go to the shop.
Oh, well, if that's the
Grab-
case, then I'm going to go and grab something to eat then quickly.
300.
Well, I figured you were going to make a brew and do your usual shit, so
Yeah.
I figured I'd be ready by the time because I'm literally going down the road.
200.
I'll be about 10 minutes, and you'll still not have finished your snoop.
Nah.
100.
Coming in, this is looking butter. Overshot.
Brexit.
40. 30.
I've overshot that a
20.
bit.
Oh, let down.
Lovely stuff. Just gone past Daniel there as well. Yeah, I've just literally, you were waiting on the taxiway. It's a shame that you can't see us, like. Skyways, Jedda traffic Skyways 5633, clearing runway 34 right. Be interested to see what my landing rate on that one was. So, I don't know where the parking is. There's no ATC guiders around, so I'm just gonna park anywhere. You know what? I have a feel it might be because I'm on the VATSIM network. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look into that. Oh, there's a plane just landing there with no lights on. Oh, that is a sharp turn. terminals are just way down. I believe it's the next right. The terminals will be up. Oh, there's Daniel away again. Yeah, I think it might be because of VATSIM or there's a fault on my end. Because I can see everything. Jesus, this airport's massive.
Alright. Fucking fine.
No bother.
Take your snoot and I'll be fucking ready by the time you get back.
Right.
Well, I won't be if I got my bloody house keys.
Just trying to find a parking space. It'd be so much easier about ACC. They'd actually be able to tell us where to go. Right, there's a gate straight ahead. I'm going for that one. Going for that one. Should have parked it over here. And we have a crash. We have a crash. Well, that was sensational. That was a bit of a lackluster end to the stream, unfortunately, but that was Bahrain to Jeddah for the F1 Tour. So I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll be back soon with some siege this time round, some weekend sieging. So I shall see you guys later, and the next stream will be on soon.